Good morning on this nice bright November day. My name's Nick Wood and we have just taken delivery of this brand new lovely Beneteau Oceanis 37.1 here at South Pier Marine in Jersey in the Channel Islands. This boat is now for sale in the Channel Islands. If you'd like to know more information, please visit our website, which is www.southpiermarine.co.uk, where all the boats we have for sale are listed on there, and this boat with this video will be on there too, with all the information and spec. If you need any more information, just contact us and we'll be happy to help. Thank you very much. Walking down the side of this Oceanis 37.1, you can see she has lovely flush flat decks. All the hatches are recessed into the decks. You've got air vents on top of the main hatches. There's lots of glass on the outside of this boat, meaning the inside is very nice and bright and airy. You've also got the optional extra on this particular boat of the side gates, both port and starboard, which makes it very easy to get on and off the pontoon when you're alongside. In the cockpit we have a large fold-out table, lots of seating, and the two helms on the 37.1. Your main helm is on the starboard side. You've got navigation gear, chart plotter, bow thruster controls, engine controls, throttles, compass. And on the port side you've got some repeater instruments, which you'll see later on, which is the Helm Marine autopilot and instrument. And also you've got this folding transom, which folds down on a pulley system. It means you can have some great fun anchored up in bays, jumping on and off. There's a ladder that folds out, which you'll see later on in the video, for getting back on board. Let's jump on and have a look. When you lower the aft platform on the Oceanis 37.1, you end up with this huge area for bathing, and you've got a swim ladder that folds out. It's all brought up and down on this pulley. It's very gently lowered and then raised. Then you've got a little step that folds out here, so it's a nice two-step onto the platform, which makes this whole stern end of the vessel nice and flush. Coming over to the starboard helm, we've got a Axiom 7-inch touchscreen chart plotter. We've got the bow thruster controls, we've got the engine controls, we've got a compass down here. You've also got a scan strut rock waterproof charger, USB chargers in there. And then you've got your engine throttle controls down to your right. You get a great view from the helm up forward. Coming to the port side, port helm. On this side you've got a couple of instruments. You've got a Helm Marine I-70 autopilot control, and you've also got the I-70 instrument control. And that completes the helm. This table's very sociable. It's got plenty of storage in there. And you can just lift these leaves up, and then you end up with a very large seating table area, perfect for those evening on board dining with friends and family. Coming on down the companionway steps into the saloon, you're met with a decent navigation table, storage underneath there. You've got all the control panels for the electronics, 12 volts. You've got a stereo. You've got a control panel there for your shore power and battery monitoring system. And then you've got a Helm Marine 73 VHF, which has AIS receive built into it. Plenty of storage in the saloon as well, and the seating goes all the way around on the port side with a bench seat in the centre. Nice big table again, plenty seating for all your guests. Lots of light flooding into here. It's a particularly sunny day today down here in Jersey, but we've got these lovely lights along the coach roof, and then we've got hull lights as well. You'll notice there's some fans in cabins and in the saloon, help just keep air movement going. There's some little opening port lights in the side there, and there's also another one overhead, and also a couple of smaller ones further forward. One of the aft cabins, decent double berth. It's got its own hanging locker. You've also got the master battery switches down below under the bed as well. Lots of LED lighting in here, and another opening port hatch for ventilation. Underneath the companionway stairs, you've got the Yanmar diesel engine. This is actually on a shaft rather than a sail drive, so it's a conventional shaft drive on this one. Nice neat installation. Moving to the other, this is the starboard aft cabin now. Another decent double, and this is a huge storage locker, great for hanging jackets and then bits and pieces. Again, you've got a 12-volt fan, lighting, and you've got two 40-volt sockets and USB sockets there. Coming back out into the saloon, you've got in here is the day heads, so that shares for the two aft cabins and general day heads for the crew. So you've got a decent heads in here with, you've got electric loo, and then you've got a sink which converts into a shower as well. It all goes down into this wet room. So there's a pump to pump out all the shower water. And then you've got storage in above the sink. All the glass in here has been opaqued out, and there's a little opening hatch just for ventilation. In the galley, you've got plenty of storage going all the way back and outwards to the side of the boat. You've got storage down in here as well in this pocket. You've got a Fusion speaker. You've got top loading fridge. And then you can get to it from the side as well, which is very handy. You've got a gimbaled gas hobs and oven and grill. And then you've got a sink with mixer taps and more storage. This little tap on the left is for a saltwater wash, which is operated by this little pedal down here near the floor. Bin storage, soft close cupboards, and then knife and fork drawer. You have got a rather decent cupboard down there for pots and pans and bits and pieces. And then you've got your gas on and off safety valve in there as well. Moving forward into the forward cabin, you've got another double berth in here, and you've got port lights on the hull, so you can see see out nice and clearly. It's not just the overhead hatch. See out onto the pontoon that side. You have got an overhead hatch, which is also a means of escape, and that's got blinds that pull both ways. It's a blackout blind and a fly blind. The storage in the forward cabin, you have this large locker, hanging locker, so it's full width hanging, and then you've got some storage shelves below. Perfect for extended cruising. You've got LED spotlights, fan, and then you've got your controls for your lighting. You've also got 2 little reading lights up forward. Plenty of pockets along the top here for putting in bits and pieces, handy storage. There's little blinds to go over the top of each of these windows to black out any sunlight. It goes around the corner there, and there's a 240 socket down on the left. Also in the forward cabin you've got the benefit of an ensuite heads, which has got the shower, sink, wet room, so you can just use the pump to pump out any water that goes onto the floor from the shower, and you've got a manual Jabsco toilet here. Lots of LED lighting, opening hatch, plenty of storage in there. This curtain comes across to keep all that area dry whilst you're having a shower. Some ventilation overhead with a little opening hatch and a decent sized mirror. Storage underneath the sink as well, just for bits and bobs.